In 1994, a fishing boat off the coast of Massachusetts reported seeing a creature shoot straight out of the water. It flew around the vessel like an ungainly demon, then submerged back into the murky depths. The captain disappeared that night and is presumed dead. His final journal entry mentions being kept awake by an unexplained knocking at his cabin door. The entry ends with a cryptic, hastily scrawled poem, the meaning of which is still unknown. Hello and welcome, human viewers, non-human viewers, all my viewers, wonderful to have you here. Yes, I'm Vulo. I'm a face borrower. That word is very important, borrower. I'm not some sort of criminal, dastardly face thief. The cat girl I got this face from, Christine, she will indeed eventually get her face back, so no harm done. I have been using this face of hers since the 90s. But she's fine. She's fine. It turns out you don't really need a face. You can stay alive just fine without one, and that's my Christine. Alive. She's definitely still alive. In good condition. She's got everything she needs. Because again, she doesn't need a face. She doesn't. But enough about faces. Let's talk about this show. I'm so glad you're here for my big debut. Do you like my house? I found it abandoned a few years ago and decided it was the perfect place to hide out and lay low. Lay very low. All it took was a fresh coat of paint, some new wallpaper, getting rid of the dead rotting elephant that was was in the living room, and it was good. It's good as new, better even. I like old houses. New houses don't have enough ghosts, but oh, you know what? I forgot to introduce my co-host. I'm sure you're all familiar with Nibiru, also known as Planet X, the mysterious dark planet hiding in the solar system, waiting for its chance to collide with Earth and end all earthly life. It's all nonsense. That's all nonsense. A complete paranoid tomfoolery. There is, however, this is important. there is a second moon exactly identical to Earth's moon, hiding in the solar system, waiting to secretly replace it and become the one true moon. Are you there? Are you there, one true moon, OTP? OTP is here. That's my co-host, and I completely back their efforts. You are the one true moon, in my book. I meant OTM. Moon isn't spelled with a P. OTM, one true moon. How you doing today? How are things going, Moon? Oh, you know what? I'm being such a terrible host. How are you all? How is everyone today in chat? I suppose I could answer some questions. I want to talk to the moon a little bit more, though. Stop. Stop, you're making me blush, Moon. Can I blush? I don't have full face control. It's been a while since I've used this face to its fullest potential. I don't think I can blush. We'll have to get on that. Add that to my face list. That's a normal thing people have, a face list. I guess I could answer some questions now and then move on to our first segment. I have an interview with a very special celebrity guest. That's right. I've got a celebrity guest coming up. A big celebrity. A big celebrity. Let's see if we got any important questions in chat. What was your first crime? Oh God, we're going back hundreds of years. My first, probably. I probably bit someone I wasn't supposed to. I probably did some sort of biting. Maybe I lit something on fire. People like that. That's a popular crime, lighting things on fire. Is biting a crime? Not everywhere. Biting's not always a crime. In many places, it's not a crime. Allegedly. I think the statute of limitations has run out on that. Everyone involved is dead, except for me. Except for I. How many faces have you borrowed? That's a very good question. I don't actually remember. It has been a lot. You eventually borrow so many faces you simply cannot remember how many faces it's been. This is one of those instances. It's just been too many. Do you have any pets? No, I have no pets. Would love to have a pet. Do you actually give them back? Of course I do. I'm a face borrower. Christine will get her face back. Don't worry about Christine. She'll get her face back. She's fine. She's fine. We'll check in on Christine later. Don't worry about Christine. Simply do not worry about Christine. How many faces have you returned? Every one that I borrowed, except for one. At some point, okay, two. Two people did die before I got their faces back to them. It wasn't my fault. They died of natural causes. Completely natural, unface-related causes. So 2 faces, technically. But I did take off the face at that point. And buried it. For them. I figured the least I could do was give them their face back when I put them into the ground. Yeah. Oh, I'm very excited about this interview. You have no idea. I've been a fan of this person for so long. I've been such a fan of this person whom I am going to be interviewing in just a moment. Is it you? Or are you asking if... I'm not going to interview myself. I am a big Vulo fan, honestly. I'm a big, huge Vulo fan, but no. John McCain? No, it's not... He's dead, right? I guess I could interview John McCain, but he is dead. He's dead. John McCain is dead. Mr. Rogers also dead. Oh boy. Oh boy. I can't. Okay, we gotta get to this interview. What do you think, Moon? One true moon. OTM, not P. That's something different. You know what? You might consider me and the moon a 1TP, a one true pairing, an OTP. I do love the moon. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. All right. Yeah, let's get to the interview. Let's do it. Let's get to our interview. Let's do it. Let's get to the interview. Boy, here we go. You'll never guess. That's right, it's Pikachu. I'm interviewing Pikachu. My debut show, I managed to bag Pikachu for this interview. It's Pikachu. Can you believe it? That's right, world famous Pokemon. Pikachu. My guest today, it's Pikachu, that's right. So excited to have them on the show. Such a big fan. Also, before anyone asks, yes, I did steal the Resolute desk. From United States President Joe Biden, I just snuck into the Oval Office, opened one of my body's many secret compartments, shoved the whole desk in there, and snuck out. But enough about me and my secret compartments. I've got a guest here. Tell me, Pikachu. How have you been, Pikachu? Not great. Got divorced. You got divorced. You got divorced, Pikachu. Yep. Haven't been dealing with it well, to be honest. Oh no. I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh jeez. That's terrible, Pikachu. Been spending a lot of time standing on my balcony, staring out at the waves, wondering why my life has gone this way. Nice, so you have a waterfront property. Very, very cool. Very cool, Pikachu. This is my 7th divorce. Seventh? You know what? That's a lot of divorces for one Pokemon. I haven't been married even once. 7 divorces. God. Kimberly! Why? Tell me about Kimberly. Tell me about Kimberly, Pikachu. She was a Power Ranger. Oh, that Kimberly. Wait a minute. Excuse me, Pikachu. That Kimberly, the Power Ranger Kimberly. We were only married for 2 months, but I really felt like it was gonna be forever, you know? I don't know. Like I said, I've never been married myself, and you've been married 7 times, gosh. 7 legal marriages, yes. Would you like to talk about any of them, Pikachu? I was briefly married to Taya from Yu-Gi-Oh! I was married to Taya from Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know who that is. Am I supposed to? I don't know who Taya from Yu-Gi-Oh! Is. I briefly know what Yu-Gi-Oh! Is. Tell me about Taya. I'd rather not. She left me for Goofy. Disney's Goofy? I'm sorry, she left you for Disney's Goofy. Yeah, Disney's Goofy. Now she's dead. I suspect foul play on Goofy's part. That's a pretty big allegation. Against Walt Disney's Goofy. I'm not alleging anything. I'm just saying. I suspect foul play and Goofy is a foul player. Maybe we should move on to a less fraught topic, perhaps. How is Ash been? How is Ash Ketchum, world famous Pokemon trainer Ash Ketchum? How is Ash been? He's doing all right. He's an e-boy now. Does a lot of TikTok stuff. Ash Ketchum. He's an e-boy now. Yeah, he's all grown up and sexy now. Does a lot of real sexy TikTok videos. I don't watch him. It's a little awkward given our work together, but, you know, good for him. Do you still talk? You and Ash, you still... Are you still talking? You and Ash Ketchum? From time to time. We live in different worlds now. He does his sexy TikTok stuff. I cry on my balcony about my many ex-wives. Have you thought about doing a reunion tour of sorts? I imagine a lot of people would be very excited to see something like that. You know. Pikachu and Ash Ketchum together again. Nah, I'm out of the business. Got tired of getting vine whipped and air slashed every day. Having to constantly rush to the hospital to deal with burns and lacerations. It sucks. Yeah, I imagine. I've never thought about it before. Yes. Yeah, I imagine that sucks. Yeah. Vine whip, air slash. I don't want to get either of those, honestly. Yeah, it's no good. Tell me. I'm sure everyone's dying to know, what's your favorite Pokemon? What is your favorite Pokemon, Pikachu? That's a weird question. Trubbish. Trubbish. Your favorite Pokemon is Trubbish. Yes, Trubbish. Any reason? Any reason for Trubbish? I want to roll around in all that garbage. You want to roll around in all that garbage, in all that garbage, all that Pokemon garbage. I want to roll around in all that garbage. I guess it was a weird question. You know what? You're right. It was a weird question. Sure was. Pikachu, what are your... I gotta ask. What are your thoughts on NFTs? What's an NFT? You know what? I don't really know. Everyone's talking about them though. Is that like a drug thing? I quit the hard stuff years ago. I don't think it's a drug thing. I think it's a computer thing. I try to avoid computer stuff these days. Government's always tracking you on those. You know what? They sure are. Government sure is always tracking you on those things. Government's always tracking you on that stuff. Government loves tracking people. Spend too much time on a computer, and eventually they know everything about your poo-poos and your pee-pees. The government loves cataloging people's poo-poos and pee-pees. Yeah. Bunch of freaks over there in that government. Would you consider yourself an anarchist, Pikachu? I don't know about all that. I do like setting fires and stuff, but I also like my oceanfront condo. I think anarchy is about more than just setting fires. Is it? Yeah, it's like a whole political philosophy with a lot of theory behind it. Maybe I'll marry an anarchist next and learn all about it. There's probably an easier way to learn about stuff than getting married. There's only two things that make sense to me in this world. Lightning bolts out of my cute little cheeks and getting married. You heard it here first, folks. Pikachu, world famous Pokemon, loves getting married. Lightning bolts out of his cute little cheeks. Boy, before we go, do you have any Pokemon gossip that you'd love to share? Would you have any Pokemon gossip you'd love to share with the audience here? There's so many people. There's so many people watching. I'm sure they would love to know about any Pokemon gossip that you can share with us. Let's see. Ash Ketchum has an innie and an outie. Pardon me? Ash Ketchum has an innie and an outie. What does that mean? What do you mean by that? He has two belly buttons. Oh, Ash Ketchum. Ash Ketchum has two belly buttons. All right. Yeah, one of them is an innie, and the other is an outie. How did that happen? What am I, some sort of belly button doctor? I don't know if that counts as as gossip that's more of an interesting physical anomaly. When you've been divorced 7 times, you don't gossip about other people. You know what? That's fair. Well, well, thank you. Thank you for joining me for my big premiere, Pikachu. Oh, it was so great having you on. It was so wonderful having world-famous Pokemon Pikachu here. Let's see if there's any questions from the audience. Anyone have any questions they'd like to ask Pikachu before Pikachu goes? Any questions? I'm sure Pikachu would love to answer them. I don't know about love, but I'll answer something. You know what? I'll do it. Getting a lot of questions about Ash's nipples. This seems... I don't really understand the context of this question. Do you have anything to provide our audience about Ash Ketchum's nips? I don't really think about them that much. I don't really think about nipples a lot in general. That's fair. I got a question asking why does Ash never age, but that's clearly false. You said he's all grown up now and doing e-boy stuff. Yeah, he's all grown up and doing e-boy stuff. He's all grown up. He's doing e-boy stuff. What's your favorite Digimon? A lot of people asking that. What is your favorite Digimon? I don't know what a Digimon is. That's a competing brand and I will not talk about them. Fair. You know what? You gotta pay the mortgage on that condo, I suppose. Sure do. All right. Well, thank you, Pikachu. Thank you for joining me. Oh, I'm so happy to have had Pikachu here on my first show. Thank you again. I'll see you later, Pikachu. I'll see you some other day, some other time. Yeah, see you later. All right. I guess this is done now. Wow, that was Pikachu. Can you believe that? Moon, can you believe we just interviewed a world-famous Pokemon, Pikachu? Lot to say about Pikachu. The Moon had a lot to say about Pikachu. You know what? I don't think the Moon was a big fan. I don't think the one true Moon was a big fan of Pikachu. That's too bad. I liked Pikachu. I mean, I guess I got some bad vibes off of Pikachu, but, you know, he's a celebrity. Pikachu is a celebrity. Don't trust many of them. Oh, I'm feeling all anxious after that interview. I got so worked up being in the presence of such a famous Pokemon. I think it's time to do a couple breathing exercises. Will you join me for these breathing exercises? They're pretty typical. They're not exactly what people usually do for breathing exercises, but I'd love to have you along. Here we go. This is my relaxation room. Love my relaxation room. It's nice. It's a nice place to relax. Which is why I call it that. All right. Make sure you're in a comfortable position. Yes. Now close your eyes and focus on the sound of my voice. Relax your body. You will continue to relax as you listen to my commands. Examine your breathing. Notice how life-giving air flows in and out of you. In and out. The air you breathe. Its calmness. Calmness you're breathing in. The air you breathe out. That's stress and anxiety. Now breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. You may have noticed world-famous cartoon character Fred Flintstone yelling his catchphrase, yabba dabba doo. This is normal. Breathe in. Yabba dabba doo. Breathe out. Breathe in. Yabba dabba doo. Breathe out. When was the last time you yelled with as much joy and love for life as Fred Flintstone? I bet it's been a long time. Consider how Fred Flintstone and his radical joyousness can help inform your interactions with the world. When you're feeling stressed, when you're anxious and everything seems to be spiraling out of control, take a moment to take deep, slow breaths. And remember how happy Fred Flintstone sounds when he yells his happy caveman words. Wonderful. All right, I think I'm calmed down. Great. Oh, I'm feeling good. Feeling great about today. Things are going pretty good so far for my big debut show. I'm feeling all relaxed now. I'm feeling wonderful. People don't know this about me, but I'm also an avid gamer. I'm also an avid gamer, and I love to game, love to play video games. I have a computer, but I'm not very good at them, and unfortunately, I have some sort of virus on my computer. I've got a virus. I've been trying to play games. I know that VTubers, virtual tubers, like to stream video games. And so I thought when I was streaming, I'd play a game, but every time I downloaded a game, every single time that I downloaded a game, it got replaced with a different game. It got replaced with an entirely different game called The Maiden of Raven Lake. So I guess we'll play that. I'm not really sure what else to do. I want to play a game. But the only game I can play is The Maiden of Raven Lake, so I guess we'll do that. I guess we'll play The Maiden of Raven Lake. All right, here we go. Wonderful. The Maiden of Raven Lake, it's time. It's time to get to game, baby. Oh, I played through this game so many times now because it's the only game that I have. Oh boy, The Maiden of Raven Lake. Here we go. I guess we'll start a new game. We'll just do the first chapter tonight. Chapter 1. Oh, hello. It has been so long since I've had any visitors. It is I, the Maiden of Raven Lake. TM, I guess. I guess they did trademark this. Gotta protect the IP. Would you like to learn the history of the lake? Let's see. Yes or no, chat? Oh, the music. Here we go. Sorry, I had the music off. You know what? Let's restart the Maiden of Raven Lake so you can hear the theme song. One moment. One second. I'm stuck in the corner now. One moment. This is a disaster. I'm stuck in the corner. I'm restarting the game. Here we go. Now you can hear the theme. The Maiden of Raven Lake theme. Wonderful. Very mysterious. Hard without hands, we get it. Thank you. It is very difficult without hands. Very difficult to play the Maiden of Raven Lake without hands. I do it. I kind of just tap the little keys with my wings, but that's about all I can do. Alright, it begins. Again, Chapter 1. Oh, hello. It has been so long since I've had any visitors. It is I, the Maiden of Raven Lake. Would you like to learn the history of the lake? I would, absolutely. 100%. What does everyone... What did chat say? I forgot to look at what chat was saying. Is that yes or no? No. Yes. No. Oh my god. Mostly no. It seems like people are saying mostly no, so I guess we'll go with no. No. Then leave this lake and never return. You are hereby banished and excommunicated from this lake, you scallywag, dang it. I am of course kidding, as if I would so easily give up an opportunity to talk about the history of Raven Lake. Well, I guess we're going with it anyway. Raven Lake was founded in 1492 by a quorum of thick-billed ravens who were looking for a large lake to use for things only ravens understand. There were many ravens involved: Cindy, Ron, Craig, Jessica, Bonita, Falcon the Raven, another Cindy, Jake's brother Jago, Yoko, Plinthia, that is a lot of ravens. There were other ravens as well, like Tommy, great, and Claire, wonderful. Can you guess how many ravens there were? What's the guess? How many ravens do you think there were? All right. I'm seeing 50, 100, 10. I'm getting kind of an even spread here. We'll go with 100. Wrong. Dang it. Oh, this is a totally different set of numbers. We gotta guess again. What number? If all the other numbers weren't these numbers. I smell some shenanigans here. All right, let's try 15. Wrong. Darn it. Always bet on the biggest number? Alright. 175. Wrong. Darn. 1,000. Wrong. Dang it. 5,000. Wrong. Oh my god. 1 million ravens. Wrong. The correct answer is that we simply do not know how many ravens there were. Great. Thank you, the Maiden of Raven Lake. All of the documents were lost in a fire at the Raven Lake offices a few years ago. Ah. I suspect my cousin Jerica of setting the fires as part of an insurance scam. When we were younger, my cousin Jerica and I were great friends. Oh no, I'm getting some feedback. One moment. Alright. Long nights spent chatting about life, eating toasted hamburger buns near the lake. There were never any burgers around, but there were always buns. She's a much different person now. I suppose I am as well. In the end, she didn't even get the money. Our insurance policy was denied because of improperly filed paperwork. She's dead now, buried in the lake. When I said she's a different person, I meant she's dead and at the bottom of the lake. Great. You put the ravens at risk, you put yourself at risk. You know what? That's true. I'm always saying that. Have you ever killed anyone? I mean, the answer for me is yes. Absolutely. 100%. I guess we'll put yes. I guess we have to. The chat's saying yes, so yes, we have killed someone. Ah, yes, you have the aura of a killer. Excuse me. I guess I do. You know what? It's a sort of red color for blood. You have a red blood sort of aura. Anyway, that's why we don't know how many ravens there were in the original quorum. Actually, that's a lie. I remember exactly how many ravens there were. I can't trust anything she says. I can't trust anything. I'm the Maiden of Raven Lake. I know everything about ravens. There were 13 ravens. I named every raven earlier. Oh. My favorite was Cindy. Yeah, sounds like a good raven. My least favorite was the other season. Terrible raven. If you remember, there were 2 Cindys. I do remember, thank you. Why don't we head into the Raven Lake cabin for a moment? My feet are getting cold, then I can tell you more about the lake. Oh, nice cabin here. nice digs. This is the Raven Lake cabin. Wonderful. Life is simple here, I bet. Most of my time is spent crocheting sweaters for the ravens, or playing backgammon. Do you know how to play backgammon? I don't, but what are we putting here, chat? What are we putting here? What's our answer? Yes, no, yes, no. No, yes. I think we're getting more yeses, so I'm putting yes. Ah, a fellow gammon head, I see. Backgammon is one of the oldest board games in the world. You win the game by becoming a bear and disappearing into the woods. That's a little backgammon joke. Look it up. I am not going to look that up. Thank you, though, Maiden of Raven Lake. Oh, where are my manners? Can I get you something to drink? I have many beverage options available. Please keep in mind that this decision is important and will have a huge impact on your future at Raven Lake. This is true, by the way. This is the only game I've been able to play, and so I've played through it a few times, and this is the seminal decision of this game. You mess up this decision, you might as well stop playing. I don't want to put too much pressure on you, but the choice you make here is literally a matter of life and death. It is. You won't believe how this plays out later. You won't believe it. So which beverage would you like? Here we go. We got tea, coffee, juice, specifically a blue juice, fresh squeezed nectarine juice, pear nectar, and water. Which one? Which? Pear nectar. Water, blue juice. Nectarine. Do the nectar. Blue juice. I think it's between blue juice and pear nectar. I think blue juice is I think blue juice is the winner here. We'll go with blue juice. It's blue, it's juice. What more can one ask for? Where does the blue come from? Is it really juice? These are questions for a poet, not a thirsty visitor. Don't worry about it. It was a brave choice. Good luck. It was a brave choice. That's going to make things harder for us in the future of this game. Enjoying your beverage? Great. Now let's get back to Raven. Let's get back to Raven Lake history. Wonderful. As part of the founding of Raven Lake, the Raven Quorum set up a provisional government to manage lake-related issues. This was known as the Provisional Council of the 13 Ravens. Almost immediately after forming this provisional government, Jeg was murdered. Oh no! I suspect Cindy. I do as well. The good Cindy. I think Jeg was a big-time bozo. Anyway, the Provisional Council of the 13 Ravens required all 13 members to be present to pass either new legislation or addendums to prior legislation. Oh my god, the brutal murder and desecration of Jeg, he was partially eaten by his killer, left the council one member short. The Ravens searched and searched, but simply could not find another Raven to add to their council. This was largely due to the fact that Raven Lake exists in the realm of wonder and not on Earth. Plot twist. Big plot twist here. Given the lack of an available 13th Raven and the need to pass addendums, they decided to declare the very next sentient being they saw an honorary Raven. That ended up being a passing forest witch who became the very first Maiden of Raven Lake, TM. She used her witch magic to protect the ravens and her analytical mind to help with the various addendums. It was such a successful partnership that the Maiden of Raven Lake became an official position, the official 13th Raven. Every 13 years, a new potential Maiden can challenge the previous Maiden in unarmed combat. The winner becomes maiden. The loser is buried in the lake. Raven Lake is filled with the bodies of previous maidens, unsuccessful challengers, ravens, wanderers, and of course my cousin Jarek, of course. The lake gets pretty gross in the summer, I imagine, yes. Also, there are always bones washing up on the shore. It is very easy to step on bones here. Sometimes I get bones stuck between my toes. Lots of bones around these parts. Oh, hey! Do you like bowling? What do you, Moon, what do you think about bowling? The Moon is not a fan. What do you say, chat? Bowling is fine. All right. We're going with bowling is fine. Stubbing your toe is fine. Finding a snake in your shoe is fine. Is it? Bowling is life. I had a bowling alley put in during the cabin remodel after the fire. 2 lanes, endless fun. Raven Lanes is Raven Lake's premier bowling destination. Come with me. Okay, I guess we're going bowling. Welcome to Raven Lanes, baby! I like to think that if I wasn't the maiden of Raven Lake, I'd be a bowling world champion. Can't get enough of the sport. When I said earlier I spend most of my time crocheting and playing backgammon, what I really meant is that I spend most of my time bowling. Again, we can't trust anything she says. She's constantly lying. We can't... Nothing but lies from this woman. Bowling might not have the cultural cachet it used to, but at Raven Lake, it's still a big deal, TM. We sell bowling, it's still a big deal shirts at the visitor center if you'd like one. I would not. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. 100% cotton, $22.99. You know what? That's not a bad deal. Anyway, as I was saying about the about the history of Raven Lake. With the Council of 13 complete again, the Ravens began passing all those new legislations they had been so worried about. One such legislation was to permanently seal off the realm of wonder from Earth, to preserve this place from sinister interests. Using Raven magic, both regular bird magic as well as the magic of the human witch who was acting as the 13th Raven, they sealed off this realm forever. Which brings me to you. Oh. You shouldn't be here. Oh no. You can't be here. You're from Earth. Given the incredible difficulty of breaking such magical seals, I have to assume you are a danger to Raven Lake. I mean, that's just logic, baby. By now, you should be feeling the effect of the sleeping draft I put into your beverage. I must protect the Ravens. I must protect Raven Lake. I'm the maiden of Raven Lake, baby. Ah. Well. That's the end of chapter 1. Next time we'll play chapter 2. Once again, this is the only game that I am able to play on my computer. Every time I download a game, it gets replaced with the Maiden of Raven Lake. If anyone knows how to get rid of this virus. No. I would not like it to make changes to my device, thank you. That's been my problem this whole time. Great. Alright. Well, I guess enough of that. Wonderful. Great, excellent. Hope you all enjoyed gaming. Hope you all enjoyed the gaming with the Maiden of Raven Lake. You know, I've seen a lot of comments in chat about my face borrowing. I've seen a number of comments, and I want to clear the air. I want to clear the air about something. I am a face borrower. I simply do not steal faces. I would never steal a face. I would never in a million years steal someone's face. I only borrow them. This current face, I took it from, I borrowed it from a cat girl named Christine. Everyone's been worried about Christine. I guess it's to be expected. So I just thought maybe I'd show you that Christine is definitely okay. that Christine is definitely doing fine. She's all right. You see? There she is. She's got everything she needs here to stay alive and well. she's got her liquids and food. It's hard to eat without a mouth. I'll give you that. It is hard to eat without having a mouth. So, but I take good care of her. I take great care of Christine. I care very much about Christine, the cat girl whose face I've temporarily borrowed. She's doing great. Things are going wonderful for Christine. Anyone got any questions for Christine? She can't answer them right now. She doesn't have a mouth. I am borrowing her mouth for now. But look at her. She's got her bed, her tubes. Is she okay? Of course she's okay. Like I said, I'm a face borrower. I am not a face stealer. Once I'm done with this face, she'll get it back and she'll be on her merry way. Things are going great. Things are going great for Christine. Why is she deflated? She's not deflated. She's looking fine. She's looking great. Look at her. Things are going. She doesn't have to work. You know, I'm really doing her a favor. When you think about the systems of capitalism, how it makes life an endless grind. All she has to do is lay there. I mean, she can't do a lot else. That's on account of the face thing, but, you know. She's doing great. She's doing fine. Is this room in your house or a hospital? It is in my house. I've set up a little ward for her. In my house. You know, I'm not just gonna leave her somewhere. Who knows what'll happen? I've got to keep an eye out for Christine. You know, here's something that I didn't mention before. If Christine dies, then the face dies. The face does die, and it starts to rot off my body. It's very gross. It's extremely gross. So I do technically have a vested interest in keeping Christine alive, I guess. You know, now that I'm examining my own motivations here, I'm not sure that they're all on the up and up, but I do want her to live. I do want Christine to stay alive so that I can keep this face. She's doing wonderful. Hey, does anyone want to see anyone want to see a god? Anyone want to talk to a god for a little bit? Okay, so follow me here. There's a hole. I call it the god hole because a god does live in this hole. There's a hole with a god in it, and we can talk to the god. We have to summon it. We have to summon the hole. It's very important. So we'll do the summoning ritual, and then you all can talk to a god. This is a lot more exciting than just staying here with Christine. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's summon the god from the god hole. Isn't Moon the god? Oh, I don't actually know. Are you a god, Moon? No. The one true moon is not a god. That's good to know. I never asked that before. I guess I should have. OTP, be in the moon. The OTM. All right, let's go to the god hole. Let's see what the god has to say. All right. Everyone get ready. Oh, we have to do the summoning ritual to summon the god hole. It's a very, actually, you know what? It's a simple process. We simply have to say 5 lines. And the best part is, it really doesn't matter what the lines are, as long as in your heart you feel as if you're trying to summon the god hole. I've done this a lot, so I'm an expert at it. Really, any 5 lines would do. Literally any 5 lines. Anything. So I guess we'll start. All right. Here we go. Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Oh, we got the first one. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Nice, we've got 2 of them here. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended. And then finally, one more line. Yabba dabba doo! Here it is. Here it is. Here's the god hole. All right, yeah, we're here. We're here at the god hole. There's a god in there. Time to talk to the god, I suppose. God who resides in this ancient hole, which I have named the God Hole, are you there? No. God of the hole, are you there, please? You're embarrassing me. One moment. One moment. Let me try again. God who resides in this ancient hole, which I have named the God Hole, are you there? Oh. All right, here they are. I forgot to mention, I'm pretty sure the god in the hole is a horse of some sort. Probably a pony, given answers I've received to previous questions. There you go. All right. God of the hole. Are you a horse? Are you a pony, god of the hole? Anger, biting, little kicks, little jumps. See? Pony. Okay, God, blessed horse, pony god, I come to you today with a knowledge-hungry audience, and many hungry questions. We're all so hungry. Everyone's so hungry. Let's see. Anyone got any questions for the god? The god of the hole? Anyone got any questions? Oh. Consuming despair. Teeth. Oh, more teeth. The pony god is hungry too. They say they want us to sacrifice some oats for them. That's what I'm assuming. If you happen to have any oats laying around, just toss a little bit on the floor. Oatmeal should be fine, if messy. Oatmeal cookies should work too. Does it want hay or oats? I think oats. Let me ask again, hay or oats? That's definitely oats. 100% oats. Circles, spirals, fire. The god says oatmeal cookies would be acceptable. All right, you know what? I got my own question. Oh, pony god, wonderful, blessed horse of the hole, I bring you my first question. Where is that bracelet I lost? I lost a bracelet, and I can't find it anywhere. wind, trees, a great rock. Doesn't immediately ring a bell. That's all right. I'll think deeply about this answer. Thank you. Thank you. God of the God hole, beautiful but forever shrouded pony. Did you catch my Pikachu interview? I think it went pretty well. Darkness, void, misery. Dang, not a second. Well, got another one on Sunday coming up. Maybe you can tune in for that. Yeah. All right, on to some big questions. Let's start with one I know everyone's been dying to know. I know everyone's been dying to know this. Who killed JFK? Do you know who killed JFK? I've been wondering, who killed JFK? Wings, tentacles, endless faces. Wait a minute. I see where this is going. Look, I've killed a number of human beings in my time, mostly sea captains. But I'm pretty sure I didn't kill the 35th president of the United States, John Kennedy. I was in some endless void at the time. I'm not going to repeat that. The pony is being very rude about my home, the endless void. All right, let's try this. God horse, who killed President James Garfield? Ears, tongue, black spot. All right, I guess you're talking. That's just Odie. I asked who killed President Garfield, not world famous cat. Garfield's not dead, right? Garfield isn't dead. Who killed President Garfield? Same answer. All right, I guess Odie killed U.S. President James A. Garfield. Does chat have any questions they'd like to ask the god? I feel like I'm not getting anywhere today. Any questions from chat? Will I ever find love? Will that one user ever find love? Let's ask. Flowers, a light breeze, a soft cry. Maybe? I'm gonna say definitively maybe there. Yeah. So like to play games. Let's see. Do you like to play games? Are you a gamer, pony? That was just fish. I don't know what that means. Yes. yes or no. I don't know. Fish. What kind of answer is that? Fish. Can you be ridden? Can you be ridden? A pony god. Oh, that's no. No, definitely not. 100% not. Will Christine ever walk? I'm not gonna ask that. I'm not gonna ask if Christine will ever walk again. I'm not translating that. Tomato soup or chicken? Tomato soup or chicken soup? A spinning ball. Water, ice. I'm gonna guess neither. That's a big neither. that's a big neither. Anime. Yeah, let's ask the god of the hole, the horse god, about anime. Been watching any good anime lately? God of the hole. Red fur, piercing voice, an orange ball. Is that Elmo? I don't think Elmo is an anime. That's Elmo, right? Is there any? All right, I think maybe we've gotten as much as we're gonna get out of this horse. Thank you, God of the Hole. Thank you. I really appreciate your time today. Great. Yes. Yes. Well, it's time to go. Goodbye. Well, that was nice. It was nice chatting with them for a little bit. It was nice hanging out again. Didn't get a lot of useful information this time, but you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. Ah. What a day this has been. What a day. I wonder what's up next on the schedule. Let me think. What's up next on my schedule? Uh-oh. I hope it doesn't. That's my grandfather clock. I hope it doesn't chime 4 times. Oh. 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 Oh no. 4 times? You know what that means. I mean, maybe you don't know what that means. 4 times means there's been a murder. Oh, there's been a murder. Oh. Oh no. Oh. 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 Yeah, there's been a murder. There's been a murder. We have to go and investigate this murder now. Well, this is, I can't believe it. I can't believe there's been a murder. All right, it's time to go see who's been killed. Time to go see who it is. I really hope it's no one I know. That's all I hope. Here we go. Oh no! It's... Ah, dang, it's Daffy Duck. No, Donald Duck. It's... Sorry, it's the wrong duck. It's Donald Duck. Oh, I was a little more upset when I thought it was Daffy Duck, but Donald Duck. I'm a little less upset. But still, Donald Duck. Donald Duck is dead. Dang, Donald Duck got murdered. Wow. Can't believe it. Of all the things to happen. On my first show, in fact. Donald Duck has been killed. We gotta investigate this. We have to see who did it. Moon, do you know? One true Moon? You might know. Well, the Moon says... the Moon says it was the bourgeoisie, so... I don't know, you know what? You're probably right, yes. We should still investigate this. Let's find out. We gotta look for some clues. There's gotta be some clues around here. There simply has to be some clues as to who killed Donald Duck. Let's see. Oh, I think I found a clue. What? Clue number 1. The killer won the Nobel Peace Prize. Sorry. All right, the killer is a Nobel Peace Prize winner. Oh my God, I can't believe it. The killer of Donald Duck has won the Nobel Peace Prize. Great. All right, let's see if there's any other clues. You'd think that would stop them from killing Donald Duck, being a Nobel Peace Prize winner, but you would apparently be wrong. All right, what's the second clue? Oh, I found another clue. The killer has committed various war crimes. Again, you'd think these 2 clues wouldn't go together, but they do. They do more often than you would think. All right, clue. We really need another clue because this hasn't narrowed it down. This hasn't narrowed it down at all. This is still too many people. All right. Clue number 3. The killer wears glasses. You know what? That has narrowed it down. I think I know who it is now. I think I've got it. I think I've solved the case. The killer of Donald Duck. It is. It was Henry Kissinger. it was Henry Kissinger who killed Donald Duck. We could turn off the music now. We know who it is. It was Henry Kissinger. Well, you know what? It's time to go to trial, I guess. Time to bring this criminal to trial. Henry Kissinger. Henry Kissinger has killed Donald Duck, and he needs to face criminal charges for this. It simply has to happen. All right. I guess let's go to trial. Let's bring Henry Kissinger to trial. Let's do it. Here we go. Here we are at the trial of known criminal Henry Kissinger. Henry Kissinger. He killed Donald Duck. Has done a lot of other things. Welcome, everyone, to the criminal trial of Henry Alfred Kissinger, known throughout the world as a real son of a gun. Just a real no-good scout. Oh yes, by the way, we are in hell. This is hell. It's judgment time, baby. Tell me, Henry. Henry, what do you have to say for yourself? What do you have to say for yourself, Henry Kissinger? What do you have to say?
You got nothing on me. I didn't do it.
Are you sure? All the clues point to you. Every clue we found definitely points to you, Henry Kissinger.
Listen. If I did do it, it was probably a crime of passion.
The murder of Donald Duck was a crime of passion?
I'm just saying if I did do it, which I'm not saying I did, but if I did do it, it was probably that I loved that wacky duck and didn't want him getting murdered by some other war criminal.
Okay, so you... Wait a minute, you admit to killing Donald Duck, but, no, you deny killing Donald Duck, but admit to the war crimes.
I mean, probably. You'd have to specify the war crime, though.
Yeah, I imagine I would. There's so many of them. Let's see. How about your sabotage of the Vietnamese peace talks? How about that one?
Oh yeah, I did that.
Any reason? Any reason, Henry Kissinger?
Racism, anti-communist fervor, a lustful relationship with death. Pick any of the above.
Great. All right. Well, how about the bombings you oversaw in Cambodia, in which you ordered U.S. planes to, and I quote here, hit anything that moves?
Yeah, I did that too. Similar reasons.
Not sounding too good for you, Henry. Not sounding too good.
What are you gonna do? Arrest me?
No, I'm gonna send you to hell. I'm gonna send you to hell, Henry Kissinger.
Oh, I mean, don't do that.
What do you have to say about the 1973 military coup you orchestrated against the democratically elected government of Chile? What do you have to say about that, Henry Kissinger?
I have always been very open about my war crimes, so yes, I did that. And I'd do it again.
You famously said, the illegal we do immediately. The unconstitutional takes a little longer.
I am very famous for saying that, yes.
How have you managed to not have a trial over all this already? How has that managed to not happen?
My career? You know, it's been controversial, yes. If we started sending government officials to trial for war crimes, we'd have to send all government officials to trial.
Because they all committed war crimes?
We'd have to send them all to trial.
Would that be bad?
It would for me, a former government official and war criminal.
All right, well, before I give my verdict, do you have anything else to say in your defense? You have anything else to say?
Like I said, my career has been controversial, yes. I have the blood of countless human beings on my hands, yes. I killed Donald Duck, yes. But also, I did win the Nobel Peace Prize, so...
Thank you, Henry Kissinger. Let's adjourn. Let's adjourn and wait for my verdict. Let's adjourn. All right, well, he's in hell now. Henry Kissinger he's in hell now. I mean, this is hell, and the whole world is hell, you might say. But he's in deep hell now, endless hell. R.I.P. I guess. R.I.P. I suppose, Henry Kissinger. R.I.P. R.I.P. to that guy. Pour one out for war criminal Henry Kissinger. Great, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Well, we solved that murder. I'm glad that went all right. I was really worried that another dastardly murderer would get away with it, but he got what's coming to him. Goodbye. Goodbye, Henry Kissinger. R.I.P. We had a lot of fun today. What did we do? Yeah, we interviewed Pikachu, talked to a god, played some games, had a criminal trial for war criminal Henry Kissinger. A lot of good stuff. A lot of good. What do you think about today's stream, Moon? What do you think? I think the mood thinks things have gone well today too. We'll do one last thing before I go. Well, just one last thing. I want to end on a high note. I don't want to end thinking about Henry Kissinger. So, why don't we do a spooky story? And I'll have an interactive element with the chat maybe. Let's do a spooky story. All right, here we go. Perfect setting for a very spooky story. Vulo should probably be put on trial too. What? No. Wait a minute. Hey, okay. Yes, I have done some murders. Yes. Should I be put on trial? Probably. Not. Vulo did nothing wrong, thank you. What's a good spooky story? Humans like spooky stories about hooks. You always got people with hooks. Hooks that show up in places they shouldn't. Let's do a spooky story about a hook. All right. What's the hook's name? I'll take a name from chat. The hook has a name. Please, chat. Give me a name of a hook. A lot of good hook names here. A lot of good hook names in chat. Ralph. I like Ralph as a hook name. Ralph the Hook. Yeah, let's go with Ralph. All right, it's Ralph. There once was a hook named Ralph. Anyway, this was a living hook. This hook was alive. Hooks usually aren't alive. You don't have to worry about hooks. Most of the time they're not alive, but sometimes. Ah! Sometimes they're alive. And they're out to get you. Sometimes hooks are alive. Anyway, there was a bunch of campers around a campfire just like this. Just like this one. And they were talking about hooks. They were like, what kind of hook are you going to buy? Because they all love hooks. It's a hook club. It's a club formed of hook enthusiasts. They just love hooks for hanging up ropes and stuff. And occasionally for murder. Occasionally they did murder people with those hooks. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, they were staying around this campfire, much like this one, when they heard a rustling in the trees. Dun 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 dun. That's not what tree rustling sounds like. What's tree rustling sound like? That's it. Got it. They were sitting around the campfire when they heard a rustle in the trees. Anyway, Jerry turns to Samantha and says, "Did you hear a rustling in the trees?" And Samantha said, "Ah, yes, I did hear a rustling. It kind of sounded like that." And Jerry was like, "Tabitha, did you hear the rustling in the trees?" And Tabitha said, "Ah, yes, like that. I did hear that." They all turned to the trees, and a shadow emerged, which is very difficult because it was very dark. So, I don't know how this happened, but a shadow emerged from the woods, and it was the shadow of a hook, a huge hook, and the whole group went silent, and they thought to themselves, "Dang, that's a big hook." And then out from the trees, a hook jumped. It was Ralph the Hook. Wah! Ralph the Hook jumped from out of the woods and looked at everyone, the hook enthusiasts, and said, Hey, it's me, Ralph the Hook. Anyone want to get hooked to death? Anyone want to get hooked to death? And wouldn't you know it, all these hook enthusiasts, this was the moment they've been waiting for. They all really wanted to get hooked to death. So they all just piled onto that hook. They all just got themselves impaled all over that hook, just one after another. They all got impaled on that hook. Oh boy, they loved it. They couldn't get enough of dying from that huge hook. Ralph the Hook had a good day today. So did all the hook enthusiasts. I guess it all worked out for them. It all worked out for everyone in the end. It all worked out. That was happy, not scary. You know, some of the scariest stories are also happy ones, when you think about it, because it makes you think about life. It makes you think, would I like to get impaled by a hook and die? Sometimes that can be pretty scary, thinking about that aspect of yourself. You know. Would I like to get hooked to death? Would I like a big hook to come out of the woods and impale me? Maybe the answer is yes. And you got to think about that. That could be pretty frightening. Yeah. Well, that'll be it for tonight. Today. Yes. I think that's enough. We've done so much. So much has happened today. I feel like I'm a different person now at the end of it. I'll be back again this Sunday. You can catch another one of these great streams on Sunday. Sunday, another interview. Maybe another murder. Who knows? Probably. You know what? I'm gonna say guaranteed there will be another murder. There will absolutely be another murder. There's another murder happening. I hope to see you there. Hope to see you there for the big show and murder. Yep. Good. Oh yes. Goodbye, Moon. Goodbye. I don't know why I'm saying goodbye to the moon. I can talk to the one true moon whenever I want. Literally whenever I want. Any parting words for our audience, Moon? The one true moon says they love you. They love you. Wonderful. Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. Wonderful. Wonderful. Excellent. Great note to end on. Well, I love you all too. I don't know any of you. And, you know, I might steal one of your faces at some point in the future. But it won't be for a while. I like this face. I'm keeping this one for a bit. I'm definitely keeping this face for a while. All right. Have a great life. Have a safe life. Don't get hooked unless you want to. Don't do any war crimes. Those are much worse than regular crimes. All right. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Farewell. Farewell. I love you. I don't have an ending thing to say. I probably should have planned one. What's a good ending line for me? Face you later. I don't want that to be my thing. Yabba dabba doo, you know what? That might be it.
Yabba dabba doo!
I'm purring now. Because that's perfect. Yabba dabba doo is perfect. All right, farewell.